It's strange to think that Destiny 2 has not even been out for 6 months yet. It's been a period of ups and downs for Bungie. Critical acclaim, awards, loot box controversy, overpowered guns, apologies, and a very vocal community. We at AltChar are split, with some of us loving this game and some of us hating it. Those of us that love it and still play it want to share with you guys the preferred graphical settings for PC to get the most out of the game. For this video, we're using an AMD Ryzen 7 1700X 8-core processor with 16GB of RAM memory and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070. The game is running off an SSHD. So first off is the cheat sheet option. If you have an NVIDIA GPU and the GeForce experience, this will take care of everything for you. It also gives a great breakdown into what each settings does. And for those of you that don't have an NVIDIA GPU, here are our recommendations. Firstly, whack all them settings up to the highest. This isn't PUBG where you want to see everything in the distance. This is Destiny 2, a glistening sci-fi world. It deserves to be seen in all its wonder. To expand on the wonder, you're going to want to change the field of view from its default setting to the max of 105. This is going to expand the amount you can see and will come in very useful during Crucible. For anti-aliasing, the FXAA will make the image a bit more blurry in getting rid of jagged edges, so you want to go for the SMAA. It will take more out of your machine, but will provide a much better experience. Then make sure the texture and isotropy is set to 16x. This will make objects at a distance seem more detailed. And finally, we have the screen space ambient occlusion. This will make areas darker if there's no light. HDAO all the way. The myth that the human eye can only see 30 frames per second. Pretty visuals are great, but even with Destiny at the lowest possible settings, the game still looks great. Here's what we mean. However, we can make this game run smooth as a smooth snake on the smoothest day of his life. We're talking very smooth. So first thing, turn off the aim smoothing. It puts the control fully on your mouse settings and not overridden by Destiny 2. Then make sure the window mode is on full screen so that you can reduce any form of input lag. The same is applied to VSync. Get that turned off. It's a slight reduction, but combined with everything else, you're gonna get more. Anti-aliasing should be kept to SMAA, and if you got the power, it can stop the game being blurry around the edges. And same applies to HDAO for screen space ambient occlusion. Set the texture quality to medium. It still looks great and will reduce the strain on the computer. Set shadows to medium as well. It will make it easier to see enemies in the shadows, the same principle we apply to PUBG. Then turn the depth of field off so that the enemies in the distance don't look blurry. And turn all the other settings to medium. Yes, the game looks great during the opening cinematics on high, but later on you don't really need to see that much extra detail as the game is no longer taking you on a sightseeing tour. And certainly for Crucible, where the maps are small, this is most effective. And finally, turn the motion blur, wind impulse, and film grain off. They do little graphical improvements, but is it really noticeable when you're running around shooting everything in sight? So those are the two ways of optimizing your Destiny 2 experience. If you don't have one hell of a gaming rig, we suggest following the performance guide so that you can really get your killstreak game on. Unless of course you're an absolute sucker for graphics, then just stick to the pretty visuals. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching this video, and please make sure to head over to AltChar.com for much more content like this. This is Sabriel, and see you in the next video.